focus here is wait times at the VBA. 3 to 4 months ago, when we lodged an application at the VBA, it was taking them between 8 and 12 weeks to respond. As you know, they've swapped to electronic lodging and they're much faster at responding. Right now, they're running at between 2 and 4 weeks to respond. Welcome to the Builder Registration RBN Industry Update on the 11th of March 2024. Last week we had a really big week of Builder Registration. We had our new Werribee course, which was the first Werribee course for the year kickoff, and we actually started 2 commercial classes last week. So we had a class just for commercial low-rise, medium and unlimited, and then we had a separate commercial class for non-structural and structural limited licenses. So for everyone that started last week, thank you for choosing Builder Registration as your licensed industry partner. After months and months of work, last week the highly anticipated Builder Registration on-demand course was launched last Thursday. We're incredibly excited about this product. With Builder Registration experience to help you get licensed, attending classes as night has always been a challenge, particularly for those with young families, or sometimes just attending the classroom can be quite challenging. This self-paced learning platform is the next step to help you achieve your license, especially those that can't make it to our classes. Here's our promotional video that explains exactly how it works.
Presenting the Builder Registration on-demand service. Still making excuses for why you haven't gone for your builder's license? Builder Registration has launched its on-demand service for that person who can't get to class, who's too time poor, you're too busy on sites every day. The Builder Registration on-demand service is here for you to help you get your builder's license. We have specifically designed the BR on-demand service so it will simulate the exact experience you have in the Builder Registration classroom. You'll be able to complete each module one at a time at your own pace, have the freedom to go back and forth through the modules and repeat any exercise that you may struggle with. They not only have the theoretical legislation, but also go through all the practical elements that you go through from framing, slab, and roof lines. It's an amazing course and the feedback we've got so far has been incredible. It just simulates the exact Builder Registration environment. So we hope that this will help you take the next step in your career and help you achieve your builder's license. So if you are the time poor tradie, business professional, maybe you're low experience or just don't want to spend time in a classroom amongst other people, want to do this in the privacy of your home, check out BR On Demand today. We look forward to helping you achieve your builder's license.
In regards to our VBA industry update, the focus here is wait times at the VBA. 3 to 4 months ago, when we lodged an application at the VBA, it was taking them between 8 and 12 weeks to respond. As you know, they've swapped to electronic lodging and they're much faster at responding. Right now, they're running at between 2 and 4 weeks to respond, which is significantly faster, meaning if we've got our clients going through a 10-week course, instead of lodging at week 2, 3, or 4, we're now lodging closer to the end of the course to make sure that our students have enough time to get all their study done and pass on the first attempt. Earlier this year, we had a really interesting experience with one of our RBN mates, Lee. Now, Lee has his construction company called Vorse, and he does high-end inner-city renovations, really high-quality architectural stuff. He engaged in Contegrity, the RBN joinery partner, to take on, it wasn't too big of a job, it was about $93,000 worth of joinery, and they went to go install the job, and unfortunately, there were some issues with the drawings, and it didn't quite work out as well as the job should have gone. Now, really fortunate because it's all about the customer experience. And Lee's a really high quality operator. They identified that there was an issue with the drawings. Now, really fortunate, Keenan, who happened to be the installer for Contegrity, who's also a DBU and commercial builder, was able to work hands-on with Lee to customize a solution that made the customer incredibly happy. Got a couple of photos of the jobs, and the job went so well. That same customer has now re-engaged with Lee to now take on a much bigger project, and even fortunate for Keenan, the joinery on the second job is worth over $500,000. So it's just an amazing story about how the RBN connection between an RBN mate and an RBN supplier delivered a superior result and again contributed to more work for both parties. So it's a really good success story. We wish both Lee and Contegrity all the success moving forward. And really, we wanted to close out with an RBN story, a real feel-good story to start the week. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week.